conference. With that, I'm very pleased to announce that Viterbo University will be joining the North Star Athletic Association beginning the 2015-16 season. I want to talk briefly here about the North Star Conference and some of the members. Cody prepared a nice little perspective with some of the current members in the league as well as the new members who commit for next year. And I thought I'd be remiss if I did just take a couple minutes to go over them. The North Star will have 9 members beginning next year, with 6 of the members being current members. 4 of those are from North Dakota. Those schools would be University of Jamestown, Mayville State, Valley City State, and Dickinson State. 2 of our members are from South Dakota, and those members are Dakota State and Presentation College. The 3 new members that will be a part of the North Star effective next year will be Waldorf College in Forest City, Iowa, and Bellevue University in Omaha, Nebraska. And then, of course, Viterbo University being that 3rd new member, so we'll end up with a total of 9. So clearly the North Star has positioned itself very well for growth and success, which is very appealing to us. One nice thing is Viterbo is very familiar with many of the schools having competed against them in various sports. I think the North Star, in a relatively short period of time, has become a very well-respected league within the NAI, with quality teams and good competition. So we're excited about that. A little bit of background information as to how we got to today. Most of you in the room, I think, know that we've been a member of the Midwest Collegiate Conference for a long time, a very loyal member, and it's been a really good home for us. And I know we're going to look back with fond memories of those schools and those rivalries and friendships we've made along the way. So we'll definitely miss that about the MCC. However, what prompted our decision to seek a new conference was 2 of our existing members, being Grandview University and William Penn University, about a year ago, made the decision that we're going to transition to the Heart of America Athletic Conference. And that will be effective next year, 2015-16. So that was kind of the impetus to put the wheels in motion for us at Viterbo to start thinking about what we were going to do next. Clearly that left our league with only 5 remaining members. And the more we looked at it, we really didn't think that would be a good model for long-term stability or sustainability in the future. So the remaining schools in the league, along with Viterbo, we had to take a look at other options moving forward. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about that process and how we reached this decision. We put together a Viterbo University athletics study team on campus, consisting of several coaches and other staff and administrators around campus. We met several times, and we studied multiple different conferences, and we looked at all of our different options to determine what would be the best fit for Viterbo. At the end of the day, the study team came to the conclusion that the North Star Athletic Association would be the right fit for us. So I'm going to share with you a few of those reasons why we made that decision. I have 5 of them I'm going to share with you. The first is Viterbo really wanted to remain an NAI member. Viterbo has very deep roots within the NAI, and we really believe in what the NAI stands for in terms of their mission and values and their character initiative, and in many ways it just mirrors the Viterbo University values as well. So we wanted to stay an NAI member, number 1. Number 2, we wanted to be in a conference with similar size schools and with schools that had like-minded philosophies. And we feel really good about that with the North Star Athletic Association. Number 3, we wanted to be in a conference that had good competition, but also competitive parity. We wanted to make sure that our student athletes not only had a good place to compete, but there would be parity in the league and they'd have a chance to succeed. And we think the North Star provides that opportunity. Number 4, the North Star Athletic Association has been a very progressive league with creative thinking and outside-the-box ideas in their short time. I've been incredibly impressed with what they've done and the opportunity for growth in that league. And with growth will give us a chance to have some long-term stability in that league. And number 5, being a member of the North Star Athletic Association will provide what we think is the least disruption and the smoothest transition for all of our student athletes. Being a member of that league and remaining a member of the NAI. So, in closing, I've been incredibly impressed with the leadership and the vision of the North Star and Commissioner Corey Anderson. The league has clearly laid out a very aggressive growth plan with the goal of getting to a minimum of 12 schools within a year or two. I think they're headed in that direction. I know from conversations with our commissioner, they have already had several inquiries of other schools that are interested in now joining the North Star. So that's incredibly exciting. We think the North Star will be a great fit for Viterbo University. We're definitely ready to compete and move forward and represent the North Star Athletic Association. So with that, I would open up to any questions that anyone may have, and I know I'll be visiting afterwards with the media as well. So, questions? Not everybody at once. Will?
Yeah, can you kind of highlight from the athlete perspective, what are some of the big benefits that athletes are getting from this new competition every day?
Yeah.
What kind of sports that are really better at it from athletes who are conversion?
Sure. Well, transition's never easy, and life change is never easy, but there could be, with change can come a lot of positives. One is, I just think Viterbo's going to have greater exposure now in 4 or 5 states. You know, if you look at Nebraska, Iowa certainly, Wisconsin, North and South Dakota, we're getting greater exposure. I think that's also going to help us with our recruiting footprint. Also, for the current student athletes, you know, we had many trips to Iowa in our conference, and that was pretty much the extent of it for conference. You're going to have the opportunity now to see some different sites and go some different places. I think that's definitely positive, no question. Any other questions? With that, I thank you all for coming. Have a great day, and we're looking forward to competing in the North Star. Thanks.